more so think that this is payback for all the disgusting stuff that red pill community spews out, and it warps the young minds of young men and have them out here looking crazy. Yes, there's accountability on both ends, both the consumer of it and then the person producing the stuff for consumers to view. I think that it is a beautiful, well done, put together karma, okay? Because it's so disheartening to log on to social media and to see another young person or even older person, because you'd think they'd have some sense, right? You think they'd have some sense, but to see somebody to log on to just be regurgitating things that they've heard and to have not a single cell left in that brain of theirs, not a single thought of their own, not a single, because you know what I mean, it would be something different if they really had, you know, life experience to back up, you know, the way that the reason why they think the way they think. But what red pill community has been kind of molding for these young minds is to be violent not only physically but verbally towards women. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you didn't already know, act like you know, because it's that so let's hop right into this video. So today we are going to be reacting to ABBA and Preach video, and this one is Fresh and Fit sued by GTA. So before we hop in, you already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yes, I am wearing my ears still because I'm still in the festive mood. So anyways, before we hop in, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just hop right into this video.
This one came from our subreddit. It comes from a man named Arthur Watkins Jr. He works in litigation in some form. He says, the rock star imagery has been removed from Myron Gaines' timeline as of December 24, 2024. Accountability enforced. Myron Gaines faces consequences for copyright violations and beyond. After a formal complaint from the American Freedmen Legal Fund, Rockstar Game has taken actions against Myron Gaines, founder of Fresh and Fit, for unauthorized use of their intellectual property. As a result, all infringing content has been removed from his platform. So, I guess, you see this right here? See how they were constantly using images from, like, GTA?
Oh,
Rockstar
yeah, that's
Games,
very...
Like, take that shit down.
You know what I think?
What?
I think they push it to the limit. Push it to the point of return.
So honestly, I feel like this is just a lesson in messing around and finding out. Messing around and finding out very, very quickly, because they have been on social media platforms, and they, as in Fresh and Fit, not ABBA and Preach, specifically YouTube, for a very long time. So they know the rules and regulations. And for you to go and slide some image into AI and be like, make like GTA, and think that GTA would not come for you guys is crazy. And especially because of the type of content that they create, the explicit, the vulgarity in their content. They don't want to be associated, not even a little bit. And that comes with all sorts of different imagery, not even a little bit. And I'm on their side. That's what you get. That's what you get, okay? Be original. Stop regurgitating BS. I said bougie. I said boo, yes. I don't know, anyways.
Hey man, it's crazy watching somebody who tried to give you a copyright strike get copyright struck. That's wild. Rockstar Games like, yo, take that shit down. Myron's like, okay.
It doesn't matter if they take it down. They can still sue.
True.
It doesn't matter if like they take all the videos and all the intros down. They could backtrack that. They could see, like, they could say you didn't have the authorization. Not only that, but you tarnished the image of the game.
They could.
They could say that you tarnished the image with all the slurs and everything that happened with the name. You did a bunch of things, so they can go the whole nine.
Yeah.
And after that, they can actually use them in the game as a satire, because that's
really?
They're gonna do that. I heard they're gonna actually be mocking Red Pill stuff in the Rockstar video game.
They can't.
Really?
They're not gonna use real name. They're gonna be using things that are similar but they're not going to use real name. The thing that happened is that on this case right there,
I didn't know that they could do
that.
that.
A star like that, when you do a game like that, when you have a company, you can actually copyright the fonts and the artistic way that you're doing things. But when you're using satire, they can it's based on real things, but it's not exactly the thing. So they don't have to repay you. They're using satire. They're basically using copyright the proper way because that's what they do. Because like, for example, there's a cameo in one of the GTA that is basically, it's a cameo from Boys in the Hood, the movie Boys in the Hood. One of the characters is dressed like one of the main characters of Boys in the Hood.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
One of the characters is dressed like J-Lo. But you could use that with... It's not exactly that. It's not going to be the voice. It's not going to be the situation.
The exact features,
yeah. You can do Easter eggs or stuff like there's a way that you have lawyers and a way that you can walk the line of copyright. But when you don't know what you're doing, you're using the same fonts, you're using the imagery, you're making profit of, because that becomes your trademark, which is a trademark that is owned by Rockstar, and that's where you can get shit. So that's pretty much what happens.
So that's essentially what's happening to them. Juicy, right? That's when you got Rockstar Games about to shut your shit down because they'll stop fucking with it. You think it's a good or a bad thing?
It's a thing.
Go on.
It's neither good or bad. It's really just, there's some rules set in life, and learn those rules, and may the best man win. So you don't know you want to abuse copyright on one side, but like you said, it's really funny that you abuse of copyright and the way that copyright works, but then you turn around and you do that. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to feel really bad about. I would just say
before Abba tells his part or what he thinks about good and bad, I don't think it's a good or bad situation. I more so think that this is payback for all the disgusting stuff that red pill community spews out, and it warps the young minds of young men and have them out here looking crazy. Yes, there's accountability on both ends, both the consumer of it and then the person producing the stuff for consumers to view. I think that it is a beautiful, well done, put together karma, okay? Because it's so disheartening to log on to social media and to see another young person or even older person, because you'd think they'd have some sense, right? You think they'd have some sense, but to see somebody to log on to just be regurgitating things that they've heard and to have not a single cell left in that brain of theirs, not a single thought of their own, not a single, because you know what I mean, it would be something different if they really had, you know, life experience to back up, you know, the way that, the reason why they think the way they think. But what red pill community has been kind of molding for these young minds is to be violent not only physically but verbally towards women in their lives, out in the world. I mean, hey, you can't say that they haven't had an impact on how men have been approaching women, and in how they interpret or deal with rejection with women. It has been extremely scary to see online. I'm very grateful that I have not experienced that in my day-to-day, not of as recent, but for all the people that have, it's scary and it's not okay. Okay, so if you get, you know, punished by getting copyright infringement and getting deplatformed because of this, hey, I mean, it is what it is at this point, because obviously you didn't care about what you were putting out there in the world and, you know, farming angry men. So why should we care about your copyright infringement and you being deplatformed?
I saw this. I did chuckle because I couldn't just imagine. But Rockstar Games, I mean, they were obviously stealing from them. That was very clear.
Yeah, that's there's no dispute that they took the song, they took the fonts. Go ahead.
Now here's where it gets juicier. Apparently, it was like a black civil rights defense fund that contacted Rockstar Games.
Yeah, what happened is
you want to keep clowning on it? Because online, online he be doing some wild stuff about. He constantly speaks poorly about black people, calls them the N-word, monkeys, everything you can imagine. He does it every day. And I always said, you keep fucking around, you keep poking the bear, you gonna hit the wrong hornet's nest eventually. That's just inevitable. So that's his first one.
Yeah, you pissed off X amount of people, and then that's what happened. That person, that Arthur Watkins, basically he warned Myron a couple of times, saying that, hey, you know what? I don't like the way. And
he got warnings.
I don't like the way you talk about.
How nice.
Women, black women, especially black men. I don't like the way you do all this stuff, but there's not so much I could do about that. But what I can do, I will do. What I can do, I will do. I'm going to go to the big dogs and tell them, yo, this guy right there using your shit.
And afterwards, you know what they're going to say? Oh, juice.
Yes.
Somehow it's going to be about the juice. The Matrix.
What I call this is basically he got Al Capone. What does that mean? They try to get Al Capone, the famous gangster. They tried to, during the Prohibition, they try to get him for what he was doing. Basically, when there was prohibition in the States, he was the one that was smuggling alcohol from Canada, and he was the one that was doing alcohol and all those speakeasies and stuff like that. They could never catch him on that. You know what they caught him on? Tax evasion.
Oh, well, that'll do it. That's a paper trail right there. Paper trail.
Was like, hey, I can't make you stop to do that, but okay. I got an ace in my pocket. Watch.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Rockstar!
I'm going to stop the video right here. And for those of you that want to continue to watch the video, I will link it in my description box below. But these are my final thoughts. I'm gonna stand on what I said in this video, and I mean it. I think that this is a form of karma coming back to Fresh and Fit for all the disgusting things that they have put out on this world, knowing that there are young impressionable minds and knowing that there are immature adults still, you know, walking about this world, and to basically make it be okay that it's okay to think that way, which it's not. It really isn't. It's dangerous. It's uncomfortable. It's just inciting violence on all levels. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.